Hi, meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, September 26th. Well, the autumnal equinox was over the weekend and we are now into the fall season. Chances are reduced during the fall for any kind of a severe thunderstorm threat in the I-95 corridor, but certainly not impossible. And there is a threat for some severe thunderstorm activity late today, early tonight in D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City as a strong cool frontal system passes through the area. As was the case all summer long, these frontal system passages will not be the end of the story. This front will stall just to our south and east, and a wave of low pressure looks like it will ride up along that frontal boundary zone later tomorrow into the day on Friday and bring us some more rain, especially in Philadelphia and New York City, where the rain can be heavy at times. Late tomorrow night into the day on Friday. It still looks like the weekend could turn out to be quite nice with definitely comfortable temperatures and likely generally dry conditions as high pressure tries to take over. Let's take a look at the latest details here on the surface map of the U.S. First of all, the warm frontal system that gave us some heavy rainfall yesterday and last night in the I-95 corridor basically moved to the north. It moved northward during the day on Tuesday. We're now in the warmer, more humid air mass here to the south of the warm frontal system. Temperatures today will do something they haven't done much over the last week or so, and that is rise up to the 80-degree mark, perhaps 85 in D.C., near 80 in Philadelphia and New York City. A steamy day, mostly cloudy skies, not impossible that some sunny intervals develop during the midday and early afternoon hours. And then we'll be watching this advancing cool frontal system. This will be driving to the east and southeast over the next 6 to 12 hours, arrive in the I-95 corridor late today, early tonight, and promote the possibility of some strong to severe thunderstorm activity, likely in the 4 to 8 p.m. time frame. We'll fine-tune that as the day progresses, but again, we're talking late afternoon, early evening, 4 to 8 p.m. for the potential of some strong thunderstorms, perhaps even severe thunderstorms in the I-95 corridor. Damaging winds are a threat, and of course, downpours can produce some localized flash flooding given the very saturated grounds, wet grounds throughout the Mid-Atlantic region. And here's the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma, their prediction for the possibility of severe weather later today, and they put basically the entire northeast U.S., certainly from D.C. north and east all the way up to Maine, in a slight risk for severe weather. Again, damaging wind gusts are the main threat, but any thunderstorm can produce some heavy downpours for a brief period of time, and that could produce some localized flash flooding as well. Along the coast, a little bit less of a threat for severe weather, as it looks like the front reaches there after sunset, so you kind of lose the influence of the daytime heating that will take place earlier in the day in inland sections. So again, Storm Prediction Center has us in the slight risk in the I-95 corridor and areas to the north and west. Slight risk for a severe thunderstorm. Well, before we take a look at the computer forecast maps, let's take a look at the current radar. Not much going on right now in the I-95 corridor. Basically, mostly cloudy skies. Again, kind of a steamy feel to it. High humidity, and temperatures will jump today. And it will feel quite warm because we have not been in the 80s much at all in the last several days. But here's the area we'll watch out in the Ohio Valley. Some showers and embedded thunderstorms already developing out across the Ohio Valley. And again, the likely timetable for activity here in the I-95 corridor region, probably 4 to 8 p.m., kind of the typical time frame for summertime and in this case, early fall thunderstorm activity. Well, let's take a look at last night's 12-kilometer version of the NAM model. I think this higher resolution model kind of has a good handle on the situation over the next 48 hours or so. There's really two different systems we're dealing with over the next couple of days. First, a cool frontal system, which has some decent upper-level support and therefore can produce some strong to severe thunderstorms later today. And then a system rides up out of the south and could produce some significant rainfall later tomorrow night into the day on Friday. So let's kind of walk through this with the higher resolution NAM model from 6Z. First of all, here we go, starting off with the upper level support associated with that cool frontal system. Let's just push ahead here in hourly increments, and that slides to the south and east. Again, the main threat in the I-95 corridor, probably mid-afternoon to mid-evening, 3 or 4 p.m. to 8 or 9 p.m. Time frame here. But then look what's going on here now. We're around midnight or shortly after midnight here. A system out here in the south central U.S. That is our potential rainmaker for late Thursday night especially, into the day on Friday. And here we go. It just rides up along that stalled out frontal boundary zone, which again will push through the I-95 corridor and then stall out just to the south and east. Here we are into tomorrow early afternoon. Quite an impressive upper level system here. And again, this could result in some heavy rainfall tomorrow night in D.C., Philadelphia. A little bit less likely in New York City, but certainly showers can reach it there as well. And here we are now by Friday afternoon. That scoots on out of here, and it looks like high pressure will tend to take over for the weekend, and we probably will squeeze out pretty nice weather for Saturday and Sunday. Well, let's now take a look at the surface forecast maps from the 6Z NAM model. Showers, embedded thunderstorms start off this morning here over the Ohio Valley, move ahead in hourly increments. Again, rain-free conditions right now in the I-95 corridor, and probably rain-free for the next several hours. And then here's that line that will form by the early afternoon. We'll be looking at western Pennsylvania, West Virginia for the development of some potential thunderstorms, perhaps even strong to severe thunderstorms. Let's keep moving ahead here, and that cool frontal system arrives late in the day, early tonight. Again, the best chance for strong to severe thunderstorms probably 3 or 4 p.m. to 8 or 9 p.m. That then slides on through the front, as has been the case all summer long, stalls just to our south and east, and then we'll be looking to the southwest. Come tomorrow morning, probably mostly cloudy skies when you wake up on Thursday morning in the I-95 corridor, noticeably cooler than today. And here we go, a batch of rain associated with that other upper level feature starting to move to the north and east. Probably arrives in D.C. in the afternoon and by early evening in Philadelphia. And again, there can be some heavy rainfall, especially in D.C. and Philadelphia, late tomorrow night, associated with this next system, perhaps even into New York City. But the NAM is putting out some significant rainfall, localized flooding with any kind of heavy downpours, both late today, early tonight, and late tomorrow night into early Friday. Can certainly cause some flash flooding conditions because of the very saturated ground throughout the Mid-Atlantic region. Here we are now by Friday morning. That finally scoots on out of here, and it looks like this high pressure will edge to the east over the upcoming weekend and provide us with pretty nice weather, very comfortable. Here we are, Saturday morning, high pressure centered over the Midwest, probably mostly sunny skies Saturday and Sunday, dry and very comfortable temperatures. High temperatures not that far from 70 degrees on really on Thursday and Friday, but also on Saturday and Sunday as well. So 2 different rain events coming. The first, late today, early tonight, can contain some strong to severe thunderstorms in the I-95 corridor. The second, late tomorrow night into early Friday, can contain some heavy rainfall, maybe an embedded thunderstorm or 2 in the I-95 corridor. And then, likely, a nice weekend for D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City. That's it for now. For PerspectaWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.